let's be streaming to everywhere. Are we live? Oh, she's doing this dumb shit. All right, let me just let everybody get up in here real quick. Oh, it's messed up my thumbnail. It did some new shit to the thing that I stream everywhere with. So now when I go live, it just fucks up my thumbnail. Sad. All right, a bunch of shit to talk about though. Lil Durk finally made his way to California. Lil Baby now plotting to come back. What else is going on? What else is going on? Give me 1 second. Some rumors going around. We'll try to address them. YSLK still being mad, ratchet, and ghetto. Mike Tyson slapping the shit out of Jake Paul. What else going on out here? I think Meek Mill responded again. Crazy. Just give me 1 second. I'm just fixing this shit. Oh, Offset? That little skirmish or whatever. All right, cool. Make sure I can see this. All right. All right, welcome people. Welcome. Yeah, I apologize. I had to run a little bit early yesterday. You know, I think we something about like 5-6 hours, but I had to run. I had to go interview Shorty. So whenever you see that interview, say you know Shorty got interviewed. Anybody from Baltimore in here? It'd be dope to see. Okay. Got a good relationship with him, so you know he's in town. He's now independent. So based on that, you know, I said, come on, let's do an interview. All right. We got into a bunch of stuff yesterday, but today I think the lead thing is obviously going to be Durk's arraignment. So Lil Durk did have an arraignment hearing today where he did put in a guilty plea. Ironically, number one, first of all, there's no bond as of now, and they didn't even go for bond, right? You know, obviously there's a situation where they probably told Durk, yo, Durk, check this out, brother. You're probably not going to get bond. These type of charges until we see a little bit of discovery, you're not going to get charged. What you're accused of is getting people to kill people, and there's a highly publicized death. You're not going to get bond, right? So you're not going to get bond now. So let's see what they got on you first, and then we can motion for bond, because we don't want to just, you know, I mean, they could have done it in front of the magistrate, but they were going to get told no. So they're going to wait until the district judge picks up the case, and once the district judge picks up the case, which will be he's going to have that, not necessarily the first appearance, but the next hearing is going to be the detention hearing. It's going to be with the district judge. It's going to be on the 12th, and that's when they're going to know a little bit more. Won't have discovery, but they'll know a little bit more. They'll come with all the stuff like, yo, you know, Lil Durk saved some kids from a burning building. Durk gave away this amount of money. He's been helpful to Chicago. The mayor is speaking up for him. He's just an entertainer. He doesn't pose a slight risk. They're probably going to come with some things, you know, preemptively to kind of like, you know, there's a detention here. And actually, we'll just get into it now, I guess, right? So, first and foremost, I think I've told you a million times, if you guys do care about, you know, the documents that we review on stream, theacademy.blog, you guys could go here and get all the documents that I'm using for stream. You can get it yourself to review for whatever reason. Okay, I've seen, by the way, a bunch of YouTubers kind of use this to make their own videos, and salute to y'all. So this is a detention hearing, the detention affidavit that was submitted by the government. This is even before Smirt got to California. But they basically just, this is kind of bland. You know, Durk, aka Lil Blood, or no, Lil Durk, aka Blood. I never heard nobody call him Blood. And this is the name Mustafa Abdul Malak, which everybody call. I guess that's his Muslim name. And they basically said that we request the detention of the defendant for a few reasons. They request pretrial detention, which means until the trial is over, because they're saying there's no condition or combination of conditions that will reasonably assure that two things: a, that he'll appear, right, which means he's a flight risk. They're obviously going to substantiate that later by saying the nigga was trying to get on a private jet to go to fucking Sweden or actually Switzerland and Italy and then Qatar. Or was it Dubai? Dubai way of Qatar? Or it was somewhere else. My bad. Anyway, then it says the safety of other persons of the community. So they're saying he's a risk to the community. That's kind of like implied with the charges. If you're hiring people to get people killed, you got a lot of money. Again, that's alleged. But if you're doing that, kind of reasonable why they might be like, yeah, this guy being free, he might just hire people to kill the witnesses or kill the snitches, right? Who knows, right? So that's kind of the order they put in, and then they say the offense under the 18 U.S.C. or whatever, this does carry a 10-year or greater maximum penalty. And the way how this is looked at, this is the same way how, again, this is not, bond is much different than are you guilty or are you not. So there's no like presumption of innocence or presumption that you are going to show up to court or presumption that you need to get bail, right? Now, a reasonable judge is supposed to make make this decision. However, they usually say with crimes that are where you're facing 10 years or more, or ones that you're facing life, like you don't got no reason to show up to court. Because if you blow trial, you're going to jail for life. So why the hell come to court? So with those, it doesn't say you can get bail, but it kind of dissuades the government from giving you bail, or dissuades the judge from giving you bail because, you know what I mean, you're facing life, right? And they use the same thing with Diddy, even though still they try to give you a reasonable understanding because, I mean, there's a lot of charges that carry over 10 years, right? And then what else? They said the government's entitled to detention hearing if the case involves. So this is where they're going to do detention hearing because it is a crime of violence, right? Obviously, murder for hire, which the crime of violence is over 10 years, which clearly carries life, or maximum for offense where the maximum sentence is life or death, which both include what this is. And they said and that they believe there's a serious risk the defendant will flee. Okay? So they're going to have a full hearing on that, and that is going to be what's happening with Durk. Now, interestingly enough, and the biggest irony of everything as I was like reviewing all these documents and reviewing this case before I was about to get on here, I said, ain't this a trip? You have Lil Durk. Let's go back in the timeline of things, right? Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy basically have like a feud, right? And that feud is kind of multifaceted, but parts of it comes with allegedly YoungBoy's ex with King Von. What ends up happening is that Quando seemingly takes that feud into his own hands, kind of steps up a bit for YoungBoy, who then becomes on house arrest. They kind of exchange words. Again, this is kind of still over a girl, but not really. Now it's about men and their ego. Then we all seen what happened at the, at the hookah place in Atlanta where King Von was shot and killed. I don't got to pull that video up. And from there, everybody's telling Durk, go slide. You have basically YoungBoy who's rapping, clean up on aisle O. They're taunting the fact that King Von got killed. You have Quando Rondo drops a song called End of Story. You have Lil Tim basically saying, he just wrote his pussy nigga off the list, right? Lil Tim. Right? He says, bitch ass nigga just checked a new pussy nigga off the list. Quick to gun you down, but check the score, bitch, I don't miss. Like, Like, these guys, to think where it kind of started from, and obviously there's probably little stuff back and forth, left and right, but we're going with the main themes here. Issue over girl, they're getting into it a bit, turns into some other shit. Vaughn dies. They're taunting um um they're taunting Durk and everybody else on O Block because of that. Durk Durk already, he's stepping up. He starts dissing Young Boy. Aha, I Hate Young Boy comes out. Durk drops some other shit on the Colors tape. YB on the Colors tape. And they're kind of dissing each other back and forth, but everybody keeps telling Durk, when you gonna slide? You're doing a lot of talking. When you gonna slide? Then we see the little pop situation happen. Little pop Quando Rondo gas station. We see this happen, right? And okay, so this happens. Everybody's like, what the hell? Like, is this related? We don't know if it's related. Obviously, we then find out that if Vaughn didn't get killed, he would have got caught up in the FBG Duck Rico case. Okay, so Vaughn's out the way. The O Block guys who you would think would slide for Vaughn, because remember, Vaughn had this crew called Get Back Gang, and that would be the definition of getting back, to get Quando Rondo or Lil Tim. And it appears, Durk is taunting this the whole time. Come outside, come outside. We hear of several shootings in Savannah. Quando Rondo shooting Savannah. Some that happened after a few shows and some other stuff. It was one at the gas. It wasn't even the first. So the LA one wasn't even the first one at the gas station. It was one by a highway. Anyway, there was a bunch of shootings. No one was reportedly hit, but attempts on Quando's life. Then we get to this, where little Pop gets killed. Durk then gets arrested after 5 other individuals in OTF. And I only painted that picture to show y'all that essentially, first of all, Vaughn is dead, right? But NBA Youngboy and Durk, their issues have kind of devolved to this place. By the way, we'll get into what's going on with Youngboy in a second. But that's what it is. Now, why did I say that? The reason why I said that is because while Durk pled not guilty today for murder for hire charges, Youngboy simultaneously serving 27 months in jail, or prison actually, federal prison. In an actually very nice for him negotiated plea that had him plead guilty to basically having 2 guns. It's a global plea, and it'll actually help his situation with the local charges in Utah. But the point of what I'm saying is that 2 guys who kind of been embroiled in feuds and this rivalry and beef that took the life of Vaughn, that got Lil Pop killed, that essentially got Durk locked up. And what I always tell y'all, man, nobody wins. Even in most of these civil situations, and I'm not trying to bring in some Diddy stuff, but like, those are the most popular civil cases we've been covering. The only person that usually always wins is the lawyer. The same lawyer who's repped Youngboy to get that plea is now repping Lil Durk. Don't that sound stupid to you? Now, I'm not, by the way, it's a fantastic lawyer. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have got the same lawyer. It's a great lawyer, right? There's a bunch of lawyers, a short list, not short list, but there's a list of really powerful guys who really do good work. And this guy, I'm going to tell you who he is in a second, does amazing work. But I guess I only point out, these niggas beefed it out, lost people on both sides, and the person who collected a check off both of them is one white man who's a lawyer. What's the point of all this shit? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. What's the point of all that? Y'all did all of this shit to end up paying the same lawyer to get both of y'all out of trouble. And that sounds stupid a little bit to me. It does sound stupid. I don't know if it sounds stupid to y'all, but it sounds stupid to me.
Tony
now,
Benz.
who is this person?
What's the word?
The person's name is Drew Finley. He's a highly reputable, and by the way, he just looks like, listen, when your lawyer looking like this, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, his suit collection is, he be on with it. This guy, what's been described to me is a absolute whiz. He's represented um he's represented Quavo, Takeoff, Offset. He's represented Wife and Lucci. He's the one who got Wife and Lucci coming home next year. Okay? He represented King Von also back in the day. So to be clear, lawyers don't play, they don't really play like beef politics, even though some will stay away from certain rappers when they have heavy allegiance with some. Like, for example, Bradford Cohen. He's a heavy Kodak guy. Don't know really who Kodak don't really get into, really bang with like that, but he's gonna care about Kodak's interests over anybody else. So, you know, usually your rapper client don't tell you don't represent somebody, but if you're really locked in with somebody, they've paid you probably millions of dollars to represent them over the years. Sometimes you'll just fall back, but generally these guys, they represent the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, right? And yeah, this Drew Fillon guy, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Now, there is so two things I've heard about him, and I hope I'm not like speaking down on his name. I'm just telling you what people who have worked or have heard about his work say. Number one, he's amazing. Number two, the reason, and I know some of y'all saying, why not Brian Steele? Well, Brian Steele just got out of a heavy, long case. You know, he probably has other things not only on his schedule, but you want someone who can lock all the weight on you, right? Um, this is why. Oh, and also, Drew Finland has a great reputation with pulling these rabbits out of the hat when it comes to the feds. Okay, he just did it for Young Boy, and even though I said it, it kind of is stupid that both of these guys beef for all these years and end up got to pay the same lawyer to get both of them out of trouble. It is kind of strategic to get the lawyer who is going to pull a rabbit out of his hat and has a good history of working with
What's the
feds.
business? What's the
Okay,
business?
now Drew Finland is that. I've heard he's done great work, and I've always been told by I've been told by other attorneys actually. Sometimes your relationships and the networking that a lot of these lawyers do grant them a lot of favor in the eyes of the court. Not that they're not great lawyers, but I'm gonna give you an example, right? Young Thug, Brian Steele. So Young Thug and Brian Steele, right? We all know Young Thug got out on he basically got on time served, but he's gonna have 15 years on probation. And what's interesting, because remember the state was suggesting he get 45 years, get everything taken in terms of forfeiture, but a very favorable plea happened for Thug, right? Now that was a ballsy call to go in front of the judge, a non-negotiated plea. The judge could have said anything. Why? And again, I'm not saying I know this as a fact, but let's just think outside the box. Why do you, even though Brian Steele said he was down to go all the way, he said Young Thug was down to take it.
Oh, it's whoops. I'm tripping.
Then Big 201 talks about T.I.'s son ain't got shit on Dirk's son. Time is Money says, come on, bro. He has a song called Federal Nights. Tired says, active Dirk gon' need the hemorrhoid cream. Pause. How you know about the hemorrhoid cream? Hold on now. Daddy Logic says,
Oh man, why the fuck I keep doing that?
what? And then he says, Act, YB's the one who turned
It's
him
WH.
Blonde and Blondo. 600 Breezy has a video on Vlad. Lil Tim was lying.
Let me see.
Aiden
Let me
says,
see. Let me see. Nope. WH. O O
600
P S.
Breezy, Vlad.
What's the motherfucking name? Mm-hmm. Like J Main got, they say he got ran out of O Block.
Got homework on Ike Munna inviting J Main to O Block. So what we gonna do is we in a black bulletproof truck right now. I got Lil Mike with me. He whooping.
Hey, y'all coming.
Let's start there. And guess what? I do got a surprise for the old blockies. I do got the Lil Reese whoops, bro. Let's start there. My Stop the Violence cereal. Do we gotta go there? We do got to do your research whoops. So I hope it's some kids outside. I hope I be able to bless the kids with some of these whoops. Let's just start there. It hit different. We gotta pick up a couple more FYB members because we gonna make it a movement. Hey, J-Man, you just you push a piece by yourself. Let the world know we really on that type of time too. So we gotta let the world know that we really whooping. And it's not just a one-man thing. It takes a community to change the environment, bro. So, you know, some good shit might rub. I might do some good shit. That shit might rub off on Lil Mike. It hit different. Let's just start there. So, do y'all homework on how we whooping. Okay, we do got security on point. Let's just start there. It hit different. So let's start here, bro. We on our way back to O Block on bro. We finna go get another one of the guys. We already got 6, 7 of the guys in there. I got Lil Mike right here on Feuds Gray. I'm right here on bro right here on Feuds. We got everybody. We making this a community thing. You catch my drift? It hit different. It take more than just J-Man to push the piece on Feuds Gray. So flip the camera. Let's start there. Let's start there. We whooping. We gonna see if the last time can it go a little smoother this time. The last time I ain't get all the way in. So this time we gonna see if Ike Munna can give us a better tour of what happened the first time. Y'all know I used to live in O Block when I was little. Now it's like times changed. Do y'all homework on there wasn't no gates right here. Do y'all homework on there wasn't no gates when J-Man lived over there. Let's just start there. Hit different. So we whooping, bro. Let's start that. Do y'all homework on Dulles? I think we're gonna go in through Dulles entrance this time. Do y'all homework on my old elementary school? Do y'all homework on John Foster Dulles School? Yeah, it's merged. They probably don't even let the kids. They probably don't let the kids have recess no more. That was the old park I used to play at. But do your homework on this. It be so much gun violence in the community that they don't even let the kids over whoop no more. Do y'all homework? Nah, it look like we coming through 600. Let's just start there. It do hit different. I never did a walk through a 600. Yeah, I know I did the Mimo 600 interview. I think it'd be crazy if I had Mimo take me through his routes. What y'all think on Feuds? I think I need Mimo to on Feuds walk me through his routes. Do y'all homework on Mimo walking J-Man through Steve Drive? Let's just start there. Let's figure this out. How we really finna whoop, bro? Let's start there. What we at on? What this is? 60th in Indiana? Do y'all homework? Damn. Oh no. Got to be more careful. Damn. The airbag on phone. I hope ain't nobody. You could die from shit like that. Like phone be thinking like motherfucker think you gotta be on the E-way to die. You could die on the street on Feuds Gray from a car crash on Feuds Gray. Do y'all homework? Do y'all homework on impact? This what? This what for? Oh, stomach ground. Do your homework, man. What used to happen right here? I don't even know nothing about this area, man. Look, let's just start here, man. This where it all started at, man. How you met Beauty, man? It hit different when you in the community, you run into the community. It hit different. Huh?
Hey, nephew.
I said, this nigga looking like a little while here.
I'm coming back to the motherfucking roots of this motherfucker. You heard? The roots. Originating motherfucker.
It different,
You
man.
heard me?
Let's start there.
Say, let's start
Look,
there.
it's different, look.
Yo,
Man, I ain't seen y'all
glad.
in years, man. Look.
Good to see you, boy.
Nah, it's good to see y'all too, man. I'm trying to make a little positive impact on the community and shit.
Man, you ain't done nothing wrong now, Phil. You doing the smartest shit you do, man.
Nah,
Ain't shit out here, man.
Nah, appreciate it. Real talking shit.
Ain't shit out here.
We finna go to Parkway and push the piece over there and do you know I got my shit. Y'all know I got the whoops too. So let's
start there. You go with that one. Let's start there.
You know I got the whoops. Let's start there, huh? Hit different.
No doubt, no doubt.
Trying to do all the positive shit. Trying to keep this shit going.
What's up, man?
They say I miss Dulles. You know, it's Veterans Day. So, you know, Dulles ain't even in today. So I'm thinking the kids gonna be out there. Let's start there.
Right.
Now look, do y'all homework, man. We got legends right here, man. Y'all don't even know who y'all standing in front of, man.
Yeah.
Man. We got Colonel right here, man. Let's start there, man.
No, for sure. One and only.
Do y'all homework, man. It's different.
From the bottom to the top right here, you know.
It's
Born and raised here. Watch him as a little ass kid with snot in his nose. Getting them 20s and 50s, buying them Jordans and shit.
Do we gotta go there?
You heard me?
Yeah.
Love the fuck out of his motherfucking pops, my motherfucking brother. You know? That's real shit, man. Down to earth shit.
Now see, a lot of people don't know, now put it like this, on camera we could talk, put it like this. Through the community, I seen you give, like, let's just start there. I seen you give away a lot of the money. You did a lot of giving back before niggas was really giving back.
Well, you know, shit, motherfucker had to set the platform, nephew. You hear me? Man, you know, it ain't nothing but covered eyes, man. Niggas can't take that shit with them. You know? It's fucked up, man, how, you know, certain generations struggle. So when I was a kid like you, we had beans and rice. We going from what? Door to door. You got some bread, you got some milk, you got some butter, some sugar. Oh, my mom needed a cigarette. So that's what we was doing. So when I was coming up and we was doing what we was doing, my whole thing to make sure every motherfucker happy. Kids need clothes for school, we go get it. Kids need clothes for Christmas, we go get it. The ice cream truck show up, we buy them out. Everyone come downstairs ice cream. Every blue moon, my wife throw 10, 15, 20,000 up in there for the kids.
Real.
You hear me? 2, 3 times a week.
So put it like this. This one of my biggest influences coming up. Let's start there. So like I just told, like what Unc just told y'all, man, he was doing this shit throwing 20,000 to this for the kids. So what I just told y'all, I'm trying to get his 20,000 back to the kids. That's what we doing. That's what we finna do. This 20K, we coming back, getting this shit back to the trenches. It hit different. Another thing I wanted to ask you. So over these years, how long you did when you was in the Feds? How long you did?
Oh, I done 15 and a half over 27 year bit.
27 years bit.
Yeah, and that was only because, you know, Trump signed the motherfucking bill. Other than that, my day was 2027 November.
Damn.
So
2027.
So he saved me 8 years, you hear me?
Trump.
Punch Trump.
It's different.
You heard me?
It's different.
Fuck that. Kamala ain't gave motherfucking nothing. And Biden ain't done shit.
So look, as me growing up, what would, put it like this? When you came home, what was the big, like you did 15 years. You come home, I'm grown. You come home, everybody grown. Lil Reese, everybody who you, so what you was first thinking when you saying all the bullshit, like all the commotion, like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like, how the fuck you could keep like everything that was going on? Like, you ain't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, you know, it was real shocking when I got home to see how the community, you know, done fell apart, you know, because we had structure. And we had love, real love, you know, and motherfuckers got their discipline when they wanted in line. And that, they missed that generation y'all was in and we left, that's what y'all missed. The teaching was gone, the guidance was gone, a lot of more things was gone. Due to our government acting like everybody the bad boys and want to throw the key away with everybody. So they're part of the problem too, because they ain't do no help for real. Now, look what's behind us. Catch a Rico with all bullshit ass cases that won't be regular cases. Because this generation ain't no message to come in this generation. I don't agree with everything Jonathan White say, but he ain't no message. That's like what the children of Israel. They had to be in the wilderness for 40 years. Because they and a lot of young kids in this generation go down because they disobedient. They don't want to listen. You hear me? One thing about us, man, we still got big unks right there around the corner. We listen to them right now. just like your goddamn granddaddy right now. We listen to him.
My granddaddy around the corner. He different. He's still over there. I was about to say my granddaddy over there right there.
He might be there.
He different. I ain't saying it.
910. He over there 910.
He over there?
Yeah.
We probably got to walk over there. It's different.
But the main thing, man, you doing some good now, Phil. We kind of, you know, we playing reach one, teach one, even if it's one. No man left behind. You know what I'm saying? Reach one, teach one, even if it's one. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna listen, but some can wake up, and that's how. If you doing that, you doing your due diligence. Phil,
What you feel like with me trying to bring? I don't know if y'all been seeing the movement, the Whoop movement. I've been trying to like bring shit together. How was y'all able to stay out of? Because it seemed like y'all generation, y'all was getting so much money over here. Y'all wasn't worried about niggas on the other block, but y'all knew niggas on the other block. So it's like, how did y'all basically stay on the money term? Like it wasn't with all this killing that's going on now. Like how did y'all stay focused on the money?
well, you know, this generation, man, and it's sad, but I hate to say it, it's more like, you know, everybody want a reputation. If I ain't a gangster, if I ain't killing, they don't give a fuck about the money. Everybody don't give a fuck about the money. Me, us, that's how we was about the money. Yeah, we had our times when we gang banged, we done that, and y'all, we went through the same shit y'all went through, you feel me? But we set a trade to a point where we got to a point where we ain't got to do that no more. We just get money. You feel me? Everybody took L's. We lost some hell of a guys back then. We was short. It's just sad to see this community now losing them rapidly. We ain't lose brothers like how they being lost these days. And that's the hurting part. You feel me? And that's the hurting part, bro. So now we need young brothers like you to rub them elbows with them old guys that you didn't have bonds with, didn't have relationships with. Because it was easy for us. When the motherfuckers say from the top, man, that shit over with, that shit over with.
Yeah, fact.
Ain't none of that. You can jump out there you want to. You going to the hospital. And that's real shit. So when you don't have that, what you have? You got disobedience. And shit like this happen. You know what I'm saying? 11-year-old, 12-year-old. They think it's all about killing at a young age. Ain't nobody killing for fun, man. We trying to protect ourselves when we have to, yeah. But for fun, nah.
Real talk, real.
Being locked up, the same guys we was into it with were the same guys protecting us, and we was protecting them. Because it's different when you're in them Fed joints, and you got 200 motherfuckers in here from D.C., and another motherfucker, 500 over here from Baltimore, and vice versa. So every head count. And now we together, and we become brothers of the same struggle again. You feel me?
So let me ask you this. After all this shit that done happened, you done been to the feds, and then you done came home and you done seen how this shit play out. How do you feel about the older heads from off Eberhard and off Vernon and shit like that? How do you feel about those guys?
Well, you have to remember something. Before I left, us and them guys, we was already out of, settle neutral zone. A respect thing. And even if it did get wild, man, y'all stay on y'all side, we stay on our side. So we won't have to worry about colliding and doing all that crazy stuff. But for the most part, we was all cool before I left. Big brothers like Dale, a couple more of them guys, we was all cool before we left.
Long live.
Everybody was getting money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting money.
Right.
I can't look at some shorties who, now this 20 years later, and I'm into it with the shorties, and these my nephews, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's some kin of somebody, no matter how you look at it. You know how it was at that building? Family. I'm put the belt to ass, get upstairs. All right, you booking it, right?
Right.
Okay then, that's how it was. We don't have that no more. When we was little, everybody looked down till I got to the upstairs to the crib tomorrow. Well, what you do then? Mama, he said, get in there, I'm gonna whoop your ass too. So that's how it went. That was a real community love there. No matter what, no matter who got high, who got drunk, who done what they done, guess what? We still love them and respect them, and we protect them. No matter what.
Man, y'all heard this right here first, man. C-Mac, man, Colonel, man. We got, man. Hold on, man. Let's just start up, man. Hold on. One more time, man.
You know what
Welcome home, man. Look, I've been seeing you on Facebook and getting to it, man. The whole time I've been wanting to tap in about, I see you been getting to that money on that mother. I'm like, I'm still the same, man. It hit different.
Ain't nothing changed, man. Just a different game plan.
Let's start there.
The other shit dead. You heard me?
Nah, real talk, real talk.
Dead, bro.
Real talk. It do hit different. I think you gonna walk with me to Parkway? How y'all moving?
I can't right now because I'm waiting on somebody.
Okay, that's
we
the bet.
gotta rotate.
Okay, that's the bet. Love.
No doubt. Y'all be careful for real, man.
That's the bet. You already know. Love.
Everything should be good though. You feel me?
Okay, that's the bet.
All right, love, man. All right, y'all.
I just saying, it hit different when you just see Colonel. Let's start there. When you go back to your roots, it hit different. Hold on, let's just do y'all homework. Come on. These stuff is around. Do your homework. Real numbers right here. Look, do your homework on little kids. Do your homework on the big kids playground. Used to be over here. Look. Do your homework on the basketball rim. Do your homework, bro. Let's start there. This was like the back of the building on 4th grade. Do your homework on the back of the building. Do your homework on my used to be in the back, shooting dice back there. Let's start there. Bro, you be able to come back and it's like they took what was here. So all I could do is tell the stories. It's just a memory at this point. Like all I could do is tell the stories. And we could like this store wasn't even Save-A-Lot. This was Vito's. Let's just start there on this one. Me and Vito. It's different when this was Vito's. So, but my ears is a little cold, bro. Man, it's definitely about that time. I'm looking great. My pop told me, like, man, you gotta go see your granddaddy too. Yeah. He so told me that. And I just asked him, like, I said, my granddaddy over there. He said, he probably over there. I seen it. He said, I seen his truck. This how you coming? This how you coming? Okay, good like you. Gotta be alright. Look. I'm trying to get good like you, dog. I heard that. Knock it off. Where my box at, man? Look. You know I got a box of hoops for you. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait on the front. Let's start it down. What's going on, my boy? They say you've been making so much noise in the streets. I need to make some noise with you, my brother. Let's start down. They say, man, you can't go back to the O without some deep. They say, a lot of people want to know who you is, bro.
Who I am? I'm Sadiq Ali, just a simple person, Muslim. That's who I am. Just a Muslim trying to put peace and prayer and purpose in the neighborhood.
Okay, let's
And I'm rocking with my boy because he pushing peace.
Let's start there.
Allahu Akbar. So we got to do something. How to sit down. You got the big whoop box on.
Let's start there. I'm trying to whoop.
Damn, that's going to be broke with that big old thing on your neck.
I done bought a couple boxes of whoop.
Yeah, we ready, my brother. I done hit my truck coming over here with you. Oh. From the way. Okay. I want us all to go to O Block together. I mean, go to Africa together. We're going to raise the fund and we're going to pay.
Can we walk this way and grab one of the brothers?
Man,
That would have been hard if we could have grabbed one of the brothers right here. Like, we could have met you. Man. Oh, the Marion. I know what y'all see.
We gonna go to Africa.
Hey, lady bug, how you doing? Oh, I'm peaceful. Trying to keep the peace in this.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like on that.
Hold on, what about that?
Raise that. I'll be coming though.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? You feeling about it? All right. Y'all ain't did y'all homework on the whoop? Y'all ain't did y'all homework on these whoops? You did? You know what these is? Let's start now. Who died for these? Rosa Parks? Okay, it hit different. He say Rosa Parks died for the whoops. Let's start there. Let's start there.
YouTube all the time, bro.
How y'all feeling? What's up? Y'all put some beats? Let's start there. Let's start there. It hit different. Go this way. Come on. Hey, P. Lead him up. We're going this way. Huh? Give me a... It's cold out here. My old school, I'm trying to figure it out. Hey. I told him to the back. I'm saying, I wonder if Miss Ross still work up here. Huh? You know, we try to hoop. We ain't try to hoop. It hit different. You want one of these hoops? Take your box of hoops on. It hit different.
She ain't even say thank you. She snatched them bitches and got gone. No manners.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? What's up, brother? How you feeling?
Coach Underwood, nice to meet you, man.
You gotta work.
Most definitely. I don't know.
I don't know if y'all parents want me to begin y'all this. Did y'all ask y'all parents? It's different. Okay, your cousin? Yeah, I'm forgetting that. Look, y'all go. Look, let's start that. Don't get me in trouble with these. Let's start that. Yeah, I gotta try. We back at Dallas. And hit devil. Hey, what happened? What's going on? Hey, listen, brother's trying to make peace. Alhamdulillah, represent that Muslim mag. You know, we Muslims, we got peace, right? Yeah, for sure. So I want y'all to do what they don't lock it up, make peace right here, man. That's how we come. Cool. Damn, you big as hell person, boy. Let's start there. Ike Money. Look, Ike Money, I'm right here with these rules. I got the... No, I got to get in the street. Hey, come on, let's go to the street. Yeah, what bro number? Hey, what's that, Knock? How you coming? Where you been at, man? Come see you. I was thinking, I'm up in the one right here. These guys, I'm up in the top right here. Okay, that's a bit. But we gotta get off this school premises. Yeah, we gonna go right through the gate. Damn. Huh? 2023. We got Black Mike the Bob out here. I told you it was gonna be kids out here. Let's start there. It's kids out here. We push the piece. We stopping this vibe. Let's start there. Ike, yeah. Leave that. Ike. Okay. What's up, brother? How you feeling? Hey, look. Good. You too, brother. What you finna do? What's up, bro? How y'all feeling? Let me get one box for my nephew. Let's start there. Yeah, get that to my nephew. Where you at? JoJo!
That's police sign.
Come here, Joe.
Police little sign.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you get a box of whoop. Let's start that.
Come on, let's in. Come on.
Last time I ain't make it in. Let's start there. You really push a piece.
I got you.
Let's start here. Oh, that's the sound I used to do. Yeah, it's look, I had my first fight right here. It's different. So I got to go there. I had my first fight at the what's up, bro? Hey, y'all want some whoops? Who got milk over here? Look, we finally got the little Reese whoops at O Block. Man, what's these real whoops? Don't do that. Don't do that. These is real whoops. These are real whoops. Can we get back out this gate? Let's start there. Once we come in, Ike Mana, man, can we get out? Let's start there.
Oh, they go police right there.
Straight up. Okay. Let's start whoops in the O.
We brought the brother J-Man over, right? Y'all know we Muslims, right? Yeah, for sure. We push a peace, right, bro? We gonna lock in and push peace with the brothers, man. That's cool? Okay. You gonna bring your brother. We represent Muslim man. Alhamdulillah.
Can we hit this? You know I had to bring the little Reese whoops over here. Please don't look like that. Don't look like that. Don't look like that. You know I had to bring the stop and violence whoops over here. Let's start up.
Do your research. He not my cousin.
He ain't do.
Who made this box?
These Reese puppets. Nah, these real whoops, though. We ain't even whoops. We go to the main side. We ain't even whoops like that. Now look. Yeah, right now. I gotta wait till police walk back over here. I gotta wait. Oh, okay, find nobody.
Famous school.
Okay, they got.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Okay, let's start there.
Coming, man. You know we Muslims, like we pushing peace, bro. You know that. What's up, man? I got a bone to pick with you out there. Everything over, I got a bone to pick with you, my boy. No, I'm gonna talk later.
Where he at?
How you coming, bro?
We making history right now. Y'all feel it? We making history right now. What we doing? We taking out the kids back home. That's what we doing. The kids gonna be able to come outside. Y'all see all the kids out here moving. That's what we doing.
Breeze kind of biting a little bit.
Let's break this down. We in O Block right now. We trying to end these trends of smoking niggas dead home. We trying to end. I don't be smoking nobody. But put it like this: I'm talking to the older generation. Vice versa. Same thing go for this side, that side, every side from Chicago. Ain't no big eyes, little youth. I feel like we let the smoking dead people trend go too far. I feel like now we got 63rd and O Block. Why is we still whooping like that? Right. You catch my drill? So I feel like it starts with us, and we set the example for the shorties. Maybe they won't. But I feel like
I got a question of why y'all decided to set this up when we was shooting?
I take that. I take that.
Like when we was shooting, like you know, like all that, like the distance, cause you know them our people, like them, it's still our brothers and stuff, like, and it's stuff that you been seeing that like, it's like that shit is like, it's just some people that don't let go of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you was gonna do it, I just feel like y'all should prevent it instead of doing it now, like on the internet and all leaks, you know what I'm saying? Like all like the songs, all that. I feel like if we really want to do it and like push it the right way, because all the songs, that shit gotta get deleted. You know what I'm saying? Like we got homies that died young, and they mother like say something. They me and my son was 18, 19. Yeah, like, even though like everybody be doing what they doing through their little dirty song, but like I feel like it's like when it's respect for like the moms and shit like that, it should be like I feel like a public apology to like the parents or like even these people, kids and stuff. That should be like that's real needed.
On my kids, if they ain't heard me once, but this not my first time apologizing, I apologize if you ain't heard it, bro.
I ain't never heard it.
Right here in person, on phone number, I'm at O Block. I apologize to y'all for any type of way that y'all may heard me speak, feel on y'all brothers over these years, bro. And different, we brothers at the end of the day. And I feel like vice versa.
It go both ways.
Let it start up.
True.
So just like how you. Oh, what?
All your songs, that shit's on YouTube?
Yeah, songs on YouTube.
If you push a piece, take that shit down, brother. That's the first step. All this kind of shit ain't about nothing. That's the first step, brother.
The song it should be vice versa on both sides then,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. That's what I'm saying.
But like, all I'm saying, like, how old you is?
I'm 30 again.
I'm 20. Y'all had a chance to do it when we were shorties. Like me and my people, we were shorties that y'all had a chance to do it. Like you could have, like what made you do it now? That's what I'm saying. Like why now? Like you see what I'm saying? This generation coming up on one of you. That's what I'm saying. But that generation under me done heard you say some stuff too. You see what I'm saying? Like these ain't no real little kids. These people that's been around. Like we a family over here. Like I don't know how y'all do that, but like when one person died, or how it is, it's like. Everybody feel it. Then we hear somebody like just saying some shit like, damn, that should be both. Like, even though it be going both sides, but it's like I said, some people don't let go of shit. And it was like people died young, and these are our childhood friends, and we done heard y'all say stuff. Y'all probably done, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yeah, that part is like the songs and shit, like, maybe start taking that shit down. Doing that shit. Then
I agree with that. I can take some. Put it like this: any song dissing any black brother, the way Jay Lane coming right now, any dissing, tarnishing black image. I don't know if y'all ain't been following my movement, but I don't even like play. I don't even really be playing that type of shit no more. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the beats. I know I can rock. That's my drift. And I know it's a million other motherfuckers in the world that like it. That's why they was playing that shit. But at the end of the day, I was degrading black people. At the end of the day, so that shit not what we on right now. And to change the narrative on Put 'em Gray, I'm with it.
Yeah,
Fuck them songs, gang. Fuck them songs. Them songs ain't about shit, bro.
Yeah, so what, like, then far like alright, so, when you was doing that shit back then, like, that shit made you feel good doing that shit, or was it like?
Oh, that shit was always to feed my family, so it never had nothing to do with none of, like, the person, some people I was dissing, bro, I didn't even know who they was, to be honest.
See, like, that's what I'm saying right there, like, this part what I'm saying, like, it's people that died young.
So it was goofy shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have been younger, but it's like, I just feel like me, like, the mindset I got, I'm 20, I've been having a grown mindset since I was, like, 15, 16, so I know, like, how to be mature and not, like, I feel like all that shit was immature, like, that shit was lame.
It was, I'm out of there.
Yeah, all that shit was lame, like, bro, like, even, like, with the shit, especially, like, when it came to talking about the females, like, you know, Keita, like, all that, like, that shit was, I feel like that was just doing too much, it's like, girl do to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did this girl ever do to y'all, you know? It's like, I ain't had no point, like, you probably doing that shit to get laughs, get views, get money, but it's like, you could have did this shit and still been the same way. Fuck the this and all that. You could have pushed Pete from the start. If you would have, I'm telling you, like, when all your guys were live and shit back then, I feel like if you would have started pushing Pete, like, that shit probably would have been bigger than what it is now. Like, it probably would have been, like, way, like, damn, he stopped that shit early. It's bigger than today, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is.
I catch all the blame, but put it like this. This is why I tell people, though.
You don't catch all the blame. It's just like, you one of the main ones that, like,
and I get it, though. I get it, though. On my baby, I get it.
And he right here, right now, trying to settle the peace, though. You gotta give respect where respect is due, right? You know, whatever been going on, whatever.
Because how many niggas done did this, even tried to even...
He has more self-defense than us. Us is supposed to be more self-defense. You know what I mean? Palms up, more self-defense, palms up.
And I appreciate y'all for letting us come over here.
You know what I mean? So again, like you said, you spoke to man to speak. That's what that's just like from you, right? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we gotta start somewhere, man. So we gotta start somewhere. We gonna start right here.
We all from the same community, bro. They always try to divide this shit, bro. I went to Dulles too. Let's start there.
All of us as Muslims, we got a lot leading us, right? So with a lot of victories assured, Allah said you just convey the message and I handle the rest. You see what I'm saying? Allah gonna put it together. It ain't on us. This is what Allah wants. So alhamdulillah, you definitely got what you are. You have every right to feel the way that you feel.
Take your time to feel.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna still be men.
So I got a question.
And we still hold on now. We gonna be men, alright? You know? At the end of the day, we're gonna be men, and we gotta still look for the kids that's still out here. Right. We gotta raise them the right way. It's gonna have to start right now. Somebody can't start with us right now. With all the little brothers right here, right now, let's make a point right now that we don't stop. The brothers that's agreed to everything that you actually agree to.
Because when he got me on DJ, he can't do this shit. No, I ain't got no respect for him. I love you. I love you. You doing for me though. Turn the cameras out.
They got keep.
You don't believe it. Thank you so much. I think today wasn't so great, but I didn't know.
Only the positive part is love. I want in the world that it happens. I don't know if I want the negative. No. I don't know if it's just. Who is this in this? I'm watching. Damn, man. Damn. Well, you could try it, J-Man. Well, damn. Got homework on.
Chat, I'll be getting off here tonight. I'll be. So, AR app, right? Salute to AR app. He has an affiliate named Skinny Me. So, AR app, right? Salute to AR app. He has an affiliate.
That shit was sad, man.
It do.
Never do to y'all. It's like, I ain't had no point. It's like, you probably doing that shit to get laughs, get views, get money, but it's like, you could have did this shit and still been the same way. Fuck this and all that. You could have pushed Pete from the start. If you would have, I'm telling like, when all your guys were live and shit back then, I feel like if you would have started pushing Pete, like, that shit probably would have been bigger than what it is now. Like, it probably would have been like, way, like, damn, he stopped that shit early. They make it up there. Yeah, it is.
I take all the blame, but put it like this. This is why I tell people though.
Like, you one of the main ones that like,
Yeah, nah, and I get it though. I get it though. On my baby, I get it.
And he get right here, right now, trying to settle the peace, though. You gotta give respect where respect is due, right? You know, whatever been going on, whatever.
Because how many niggas done did this and even tried to even. And I appreciate y'all for letting us come over here. You know what I mean?
So again, like you said, you spoke to me speaking. That's what take that from you, huh? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we gotta start somewhere, man. We gotta start somewhere. And we gonna start right here.
We all from the same community, bro. They always try to divide this shit, bro. I went to Dulles too. Let's start there.
All of us as Muslims, we got a lot leading us, right? So with a lot of victories are short. A lot said you just convey the message, and I handle the rest. You see what I'm saying? A lot gonna put it together. It ain't on us. This is what Allah wants. So alhamdulillah, you definitely got what you are. And you have every right to feel the way that you feel.
Take your time with your feelings.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna still be men.
So I got a question.
And we still hold on now. We gonna be men, alright? You know? At the end of the day, we're gonna be men, and we gotta still look for the kids that's still out here. Right. We gotta raise them the right way. It's gonna have to start right now. So why can't start with us right now? But all the little brothers right here, right now, let's make a piece. Let's make a point right now that we don't stop. Brothers just agree to everything that you ask them to do. He got me on DJ. You can't do this shit. No, I ain't got no respect for him. I love you. You with me? I love you. You doing it for me, though. Turn the cameras out.
That's was some straight petty ass shit, man.
Y'all want some whoops? Who got milk over here? Look, we finally got the little Reese whoops on old block.
Watch how the niggas that was around him didn't start acting crazy and tough until certain individuals came.
These real whoops, don't do that. Don't do that. These real whoops. These real whoops. Can we get back out this gate? Let's start.
Gang bang. Smokey Rob.
Can we get out? Let's start.
Toady Bears, you funny as hell. E-Dog look like Smokey Robinson.
We about to brother J-Man over, right? Y'all know we Muslims, right? Yeah, and we push peace, right, bro? We gonna lock in and push peace with the brother, man. That's cool? Okay. We represent Muslim night. That's what Muslims do, right? Alhamdulillah.
Damn, they ain't even looking him in his face or nothing.
Don't look like that. Don't look like that. Don't look like that. You know I had to pay to stop the violent roots over here. That's first up.
Do your research. He not my cousin.
He did.
Who made this box?
Yeah. These Reese's Puffs.
Nah, these real whoops, though. We ain't even whoops.
You go to the race.
Now look, we in the O right now. I gotta wait till police walk back over here. I gotta wait. Okay, you on the bike.
Damage code. Okay, they got.
I'm like rock fly.
Okay, let's start there.
Coming, man. You know we Muslims, like we pushing peace, bro. You know? What's up, man? I got a bone to pick with you out there. Everything over, I got a bone to pick with you, Mike, boy. No, I'm gonna talk later.
Where he at?
Dude,
How you coming, bro?
look how he walked up.
Where he at?
Look at dude, how he walked up, man.
Coming, man. You know we Muslims, like we pushing peace, bro. You know? What's up, man? I got a bone to pick with you out there. Everything over, I got a bone to pick with you, Mike, boy. No, I'm gonna talk later.
Look how, you see how he walked up in here? Man, what y'all on? Look at the look, man. Just look, man.
Where he at?
Shit starter. A fucking shit starter. Look at him.
How you coming, bro?
Look at him. He asked him how he coming, and look how he looked at him. Damn. This shit is sad, man. When this shit gonna stop, man?
You know we Muslims, like we pushing peace, bro. You know?
Jealousy, envy,
What's up, man? I got a bone to pick with you out there. Everything over, I got a bone to
hate.
pick with you, Mike, boy. No, I'm gonna talk later.
Where he at?
How you coming, bro?
We making history right now. Y'all feel it? We making history right now. What we doing?
Look, they made sure they got him on camera.
The kids don't be able to come outside.
They made sure they got his face on camera. This shit ain't gonna never stop, man.
We represent Muslim Act. That's what Muslims do, right? Alhamdulillah.
You know I had to bring the little Richie Woos over here. Please don't look like that. Don't look like that. Don't look like that. You know I had to bring.
We're gonna lock it in and push peace with the brother, man. That's cool. Alhamdulillah. Bring your brother. We represent Muslim Act. That's what Muslims do, right? Alhamdulillah.
You know I had to bring the little Richie Woos over here. Please don't look like that. Don't look like that. Don't look like that. You know I had to bring Stop the Violence Woos over here. That's first up.
Do your research. He not my cousin.
He ain't do.
Who made this box? These recent pups.
Nah, these real Woos, but we ain't even Woos. We ain't even Woos like that. Now look, we in an O right now. I gotta wait till police walk back over here. I gotta wait. Okay, fine, nobody.
Damage code.
Okay, they got.
I'm like rock fly.
Okay, let's start there.
Coming, man. You know we Muslims, like we pushing peace, bro. You know? What's up, man? I got a bone to pick with you out there. Everything over, I got a bone to pick with you, Mike, boy. No, I'm gonna talk later.
Where he at?
How you coming, bro?
Look at him.
What's up, man?
Watch him size him up. He ain't sizing him up, but he see his body language. Watch him look at his body language. The Muslim dude, look at the nigga in all black. Watch the body language. Watch him look him up and down and check it out. Watch.
Man, I got a bone to pick with you out there. Everything over, I got a bone to pick with you, Mike, boy.
Watch him.
I'm gonna talk later.
Where he at?
Now look at him. Look. See? Y'all see that? Now watch this. He asked him after he seen him on bullshit and he see the nigga right there clutching and doing all that. He asked the nigga, how you coming?
You know we Muslims, like we pushing peace, bro. You know. What's up, man? I got a bone to pick with you. Like everything over, I got a bone to pick with you, my boy. No, I'm gonna talk later.
Where he at?
How you coming, bro?
We making history right now. Y'all feel it? We making history right now. What we doing? Taking out the community. That's what we doing. The kids gonna be able to come outside. Y'all see all the kids out here moving. That's what we're doing.
Breeze kind of biting a little bit.
It sure wasn't the response that he gave him.
Let's break this down. We in O Block right now. Now we trying to end these trends of smoking niggas dead home. We trying to end. I don't be talking about that. But put it like this: I'm talking to the older generation. Vice versa. Same thing go for this side, that side, every side from Chicago. Ain't no big eyes, little you. I feel like we let the smoking dead people trend go too far. I feel like now we got 63rd and O Block. Why is we still whooping like that? You catch my drill? So I feel like it starts with us, and we set the example for the shorties. Maybe they'll pick it up, maybe they won't. But I feel like
I got a question though. Why y'all decided to take example when we was short?
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Like when we was short, like you know, like all that, like the distance stuff. You know, them our people, like them, it's cousins, our brothers and stuff, like, and it's stuff that you done said that like, it's like that shit is like, it's just some people that don't let go of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you was gonna do it, I just feel like y'all should have been did it instead of doing it now, like on the internet and all. You know what I'm saying? Like all like the songs and all that. I feel like if we really want to do it and like push it the right way, all the songs, that shit gotta get deleted. You know what I'm saying? Like we got homies that died young, and they mother like say something. They, man, my son was 18, 19. Like, even though like everybody be doing what they doing through their little dirty home, but it's like I feel like it's like when it's respect for like the moms and shit like that, it should be like I feel like a public apology to like the parents or like even these people, kids and stuff. That should be like that's real needed.
On my kids, if they ain't heard me once, but this not my first time apologizing, I apologize if you ain't heard it, bro. Right here in person, I'm at O Block. I apologize to y'all for any type of way that y'all may heard me speak ill on y'all brothers over these years, bro. And different, we brothers at the end of the day. And I feel like vice versa. It go both ways. Let it start up. So just like how you. Oh, what?
All your songs, that shit's on YouTube?
Yeah, songs on YouTube.
If you push the piece, take that shit down, brother. That's the first step. All this camera shit ain't about nothing. That's the first step, bro.
I thought it was a song. It should be vice versa on both sides then,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. That's what I'm saying.
Like all I'm saying, like, how old you is?
I'm 30 now.
I'm 20. Y'all had a chance to do it when we were shorty. Like me and Mark, when we were shorty, y'all had a chance. Like you could've, like what made you do it now? That's what I'm saying. Like why now? Like you see what I'm saying? This generation coming up. That's what I'm saying. Like, that generation under me that heard you say some stuff too. You see what I'm saying? Like these ain't no real little kids. These people that's been around. Like we a family over here. Like I don't know how y'all do that, but like when one person died or how it is, it's like. Everybody feel it. Then we hear somebody like just saying some shit like, damn, that should be both. Like, even though it be going both sides, but it's like I said, some people don't let go of shit. And it was like people died young, and these are our childhood friends, and we done heard y'all say stuff. Y'all probably didn't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, yeah, that part, like the songs and shit, like maybe start taking that shit down, doing that shit. Then
I agree with that. I
come back
can
with
take songs. Put it like this: any song dissing any black brother, the way J Mane coming right now, any dissing, tarnishing black dudes. I don't know if y'all ain't been following my movement, but I don't even like play. I don't even really be playing that type of shit no more. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the beats. I know I can rap. That's my drift. And I know it's a million other motherfuckers in the world that like it. That's why they was playing that shit. But at the end of the day, I was degrading black people at the end of the day. So that shit not what we on right now. And to change the narrative on Feuds Gray, I'm with it. Fuck them songs, gang. Fuck them songs. Them songs ain't about shit, bro.
Yeah, so what, like, then as far as like the, alright, so, like, when you was doing that shit back then, like, that shit made you feel good doing that shit, or was it like?
Oh, that shit was always to feed my family, so it never had nothing to do with none of, the person, some people I was dissing, bro, I didn't even know who they was, to be honest.
See, like, that's what I'm saying right there, like, that's probably what I'm saying, like, it's people that died young.
So it was goofy shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have been younger, but it's like, I just feel like me, like, the mindset I got, I'm 20, I've been having a grown mindset since I was, like, 15, 16, so I know, like, how to be mature and not, like, I feel like all that shit was immature, like, that shit was lame.
It was, on my baby.
Yeah, all that shit was lame, like, bro, like, even, like, with the shit, especially, like, when it came to talking about the females, like, you know, Keita, like, all that, like, that shit was, I feel like that was just doing too much, it's like, what did this girl do to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did this girl ever do to y'all, you know? It's like, it ain't had no point, like, you probably doing that shit to get laughs, get views, get money, but it's like, you could have did this shit and still been the same way. Fuck the this and all that. You could have pushed Pete from the start. If you would have, I'll tell you, like, when all your guys were live and shit back then, I feel like if you would have started pushing Pete, like, that shit probably would have been bigger than what it is now. Like, it probably would have been, like, way, like, damn, he stopped that shit early. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is.
I take all the blame, but put it like this is why I tell you, though.
You don't catch all the blame. It's just like, you one of the main ones that, like,
and I get it, though. I get it, though. On my baby, I get it.
And he get right here, right now, trying to settle the peace, though. You gotta give respect where respect is due, right? Whatever been going on, whatever.
Because how many niggas done did this, even tried to even catch my gun? And I appreciate y'all for letting us come over here.
You know what I mean? So again, like you said, you spoke to me. That's like from you, right? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we gotta start somewhere, man. We gotta start somewhere. We gonna start right here.
We all from the same community, bro. They always try to divide this shit, bro. I went to Dulles too. Let's start there.
All of us as Muslims, we got a lot leading us, right? So with a lot of victories are short. Allah said you just convey the message, and I handle the rest. You see what I'm saying? Allah gonna put it together. It ain't on us. This is what Allah wants. So alhamdulillah, you definitely got what you are. You have every right to feel the way that you feel.
Take your time to feel it.
But at the end of the day,
we're gonna still be men.
Yeah.
So I got a question. And we still, hold on now. If we gonna be men, alright? You know? At the end of the day, we're gonna be men, and we gotta still look for the kids that's still out here. Right. We gotta raise them the right way. It's gonna have to start right now, so why can't start with us right now? With all the little brothers right here, let's make a point right now that we don't stop. Brothers that's agreed to everything that you actually agreed to. Alhamdulillah. No, listen. Even put me on a team. Everybody.
Because he got me on DJ. He can't do this shit. He ain't got no say. No, I ain't got no respect for him. I love you with me. I love you. But you doing for me though. No, at the end of the camera go.
Man, that's some hating ass shit, man.
Take your time to feel it.
But way, like, damn, he's back then, like, that shit made you feel good doing that shit, or was it like?
Oh, that shit was always to feed my family, so it never had nothing to do with none of, the person, some people I was dissing, bro, I didn't even know who they was, to be honest.
See, like, that's what I'm saying right there, like, this part what I'm saying, like, it's people that died young.
So it's goofy shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, You might have been younger, but it's like I just feel like me, like the mindset I got. I'm 20. I've been having a grown mindset since I was like 15, 16. So I know like how to be mature and not like. I feel like all that shit was immature. Like that shit was just lame.
It was. I'm out of there.
Yeah, all that shit was lame. Like, bro, like even like with the shit, especially like when it came to talking about the females, like you know, Keita, like all that, like that shit was. I feel like that was just doing too much. It's just like, what did this girl do to y'all? You see what I'm saying? Like, what did this girl ever do to y'all? It's like, I ain't had no point. Like, he probably doing that shit to get laughs, get views, get money, but it's like, you could have did this shit and still been the same way. Fuck the this and all that. You could have pushed Pete from the start. If you would have, I'm telling you, like, when all your guys were live and shit back then, I feel like if you would have started pushing Pete, like, that shit probably would have been bigger than what it is now. Like, it probably would have been, like, way, like, damn, he stopped that shit early. You figure, they big as that? Yeah, it is.
I catch all the blame, but put it like this. This is why I tell people though.
You catch all the blame. It's just like you one of the main ones that like.
Yeah, nah. And I get it though. I get it though. On my baby, I get it.
And he right here, right now, trying to settle the peace, though. You got to give respect where respect is due, right? Whatever been going on, whatever.
Because how many niggas done did this, even tried to even catch my
feelings? He has been in his hand, trying to settle the peace, and I said, listen, let's discuss it. We're going to settle this hand. You know what I mean? Climbed up, we're going to settle this thing after climbed up.
And I appreciate y'all for letting us coming over here.
You know what I mean? So again, like you said, you spoke with man to speak. That's your proof. Take that from you, huh? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we got to start somewhere, man. We got to start somewhere. And we gonna start right here.
We all from the same community, bro. They always try to divide this shit, bro. I went to Dallas too. Let's start there.
All of us that listen, we got a lot leading us, right? So with a lot of victories assured, we are. A lot said you just convey the message, and I handle the rest. You see what I'm saying? A lot gonna put it together. It ain't on us. This is what a lot want. So alhamdulillah, you definitely got what you gonna do. You have every right to feel the way that you feel.
Take your time to feel it.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna still be men.
So I got a question.
And we still hold on now. We gonna be men, alright? You know? At the end of the day, we're gonna be men, and we gotta still look for the kids that's still out here. Right. We gotta raise them the right way. So I can start right now. So why can't they start with us right now? With all the little brothers right here, right now. Let's make a point right now that we don't stop. Brothers that's agreed to everything that you actually agreed to. Alhamdulillah.
Because when he got me on DJ, he can't do this shit. Got no sex. No, I ain't got no respect for him. I love you. I love you. But you doing it for me, though. Turn the cameras out.
They got you.
You don't believe it. Thank you so much.
He told him to walk off.
Right now. With all the little brothers right here, right now. Let's make a point right now that we don't stop. Brothers that's agreed to everything that you actually. Alhamdulillah.
Because when he got me on DJ, he can't do this shit. Got no sex. No, I ain't got no respect for him. I love you. But you doing it for me, though. Turn the cameras out.
They got you.
You don't believe it. Thank you so much. I think today wasn't so great for me, but I didn't want to go out. I didn't.
All of the positive part is love. I want to know where it happens. I don't know if I want to make it. No. I don't know if it's who is this in this? I'm watching.
Damn, man. Damn. Fuck. You could try it, J-Man. Fuck. Damn.
You still be jumping?
Well, there we have it, man. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here, man. Catch y'all when I catch y'all.